It is, I should have read the songs again. I forget all these riffs after I do them. It is May 1st, 2020, 9:32 a.m. This is episode 878. I thought about doing this this video around like 4 a.m. and I put it all together, like ready to go. I had to put all this stuff up in the program before I hit a button and do the voiceover and crap. Damn it, my computer for the blog, she corrects one thing, then she comes back and corrects another. Could you get it all in one shot? I like to move on with my life. Alright. I gotta fix that after I stop here, wherever that is. Forget where I was. Where was I? I get an email and it pops up on my phone, so I'm like, I forgot. I'm just gonna skip everything I just said, or just forget it and just move on to the cartoon. I wanted to do something on this, and I noticed that no one else has. And I've been planning to do it for a few days. Yeah. And looking at photos of Bezos and cacti. Bezos and cactus. And I'm very disappointed with my buzzard. Luck of it's true, a buzzard like yesterday after I did, and totally different cartoon. Of course, he didn't steal nothing from me, but his buzzards were so good. I'm like, fuck. And by the way, my cartoon with Where's Mike with all the masks, somebody stole that, or else they had the same idea 16 hours later. Anyway, as a guy, also let me point out he actually got fired for plagiarism, but I'm sure it's just an honest coincidence. Anyway, I'll leave that there. There's a lot of gouging on Amazon. There is a lot. I think I talked about it here before. And a lot of it's not by Amazon, it's by third party, and they're trying to get rid of those kind of things. But do you remember when I talked about the Dial soap that I found on Amazon? I think I talked about this like a month ago. And I looked, the Dial soap that I bought at a convenience store where they jack up the prices for everything, but not in a legal way. Like maybe 30 cents, maybe $1, maybe $2, whatever. But and I bought the Dial for like $3.59. It's a month later and it's still there on Amazon for $10. The same shit. You know? Don't tell me Amazon's not jacking this shit up. Amazon gets a piece of that. They get a cut. So, but hey, if you're a Prime member, maybe shipping's free. So, I drew this cartoon. I couldn't really get into the drawing though. For some reason, I just couldn't find my zone. And I kept, before you see this, before I got to this, I had roughed out the thing like 20 times. And then I figured the best thing to do when people are in a desert is to zoom out, you know, so that you get a lot more of the surroundings around them and stuff. And then I went to look at other cartoons of deserts to see if they did the same thing, and they did, just about all of them. And I wasn't looking at political ones, I just looked at other ones just to see if they had did the zoom out thing. I don't like to look at other cartoons when I'm drawing though, because it kind of like infects me. And I'm like, especially if cartoonists I don't like, because man, I come back later with my cartoon, I might see something that's similar to what they do, and it'll just like gross me out. Man, I hate that buzzard. I really hate that buzzard. I'm gonna have to draw another buzzard very soon just to do it right. I should have looked at photos of buzzards. I didn't. I just kind of winged it. Maybe I got that from one of those other cartoons I was looking at, and I did that subconsciously. I don't know, but I really don't like that buzzard. I only have one comment, but Ariel, where you been? She might have moved on with her life. She might have broke up with me. Hey, if you're gonna break up with me, Ariel, you're supposed to send me a letter. Send me one of those John Deere letters, okay? But because Amanda asked me about you yesterday, so where are you? Where you be at? So sometimes when she didn't want to talk, she just said comment. Now I'm not even getting those. Amanda writes, no, Mike, but I found Waldo. Does that count? Mike's in there in the last cartoon. He's in there. I'm surprised. I thought he was pretty easy to find. And a lot of people, you can go back and talk about that one again. A lot of people found other things in there that I didn't even know were in there. Somebody asked me, hey, is this who I think it is? And they pull out and they zoom in and they post a picture of it on my blog. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, honestly. And then I have other people do the same thing, and that really kind of tickles me when someone like zooms in where they found a fish, and they post that on my Facebook page, and that just amuses me. Amanda also told me somewhere that I put a self-portrait in here, but I am not bald. Okay, so. Today's my CNN day, but I might try to get a little nap in before I hit it for them. I got a couple more ideas in my head. I threw them 6 yesterday, and I'm not in love with any of them, but I got a few more ideas, and some of them I kind of like. So anyway, we got like 35 more seconds left, and damn, my copy for the blog just sent me another correction. You're supposed to do it all in one email, not 17 of these motherfuckers. What the hell is that? Did I move that? Where's that at? Where did I move it? Where did I put that outro? Anyway, click a thing. Oh, I think I moved the card. What did I put in there? Could have cut that out. Sorry about that. Click the red button, subscribe, and leave a comment, and I will give you a shout out. I will say your name. I'm gonna go deal with this copy editor thing. Alright, everybody have a great Friday, and there'll be a new video tomorrow, or today, later today. I don't know. Bye.